Assalamualaikum and greeting to Dr. Muhammad Hanif and to all of audience. Today we're going to present a profitability analysis of healthcare company, a cooperative study for under healthcare sector. We are thrilled to have this opportunity to address to Dr. Muhammad Hanif and extend our warmest welcome to every participant to watch our video presentation. But before we go further on this presentation and discussion, it is more appropriate for us to introduce ourselves first. Starting with me, my name is Ahmad Faris Atif bin Aziz.
My name is Nur Anis Afikah binti Haizurasti.
My name is Nur Alia Kristina binti Muhammad Zaim.
My name is Mastura binti Mustari.
Overview for this presentation. Chapter 1. Introduction.
So I will start the presentation with the introduction. So the purpose of this study is to investigate on factors affecting profitability healthcare sector in Malaysia. Profitability is a metric for determining how efficient a company is and ultimately whether it succeeds or fails. As we all know, the healthcare industry is a critical sector that provides essential services to the public. Hospital services are essential component of healthcare delivery, and the quality of hospital services is essential in ensuring patient satisfaction and loyalty. The profitability of hospital services is influenced by various factors, including quality, efficiency, and effectiveness. In recent years, healthcare companies have increasingly emphasized research and development, which is R&D activities, as a means of achieving long-term growth and competitiveness. However, the relationship between R&D expenditure and financial performance in the healthcare industry has not been well established. Safety management and practices are crucial components of ensuring high-quality healthcare delivery. Ensuring the safety of patients, staff, and visitors is paramount in healthcare organization. The healthcare industry is one of the most important sectors for the global economy, and it is also one of the most challenging in terms of sustainability. As from what have said by Aziati binti Anwar 2022 in her writing, recent years, healthcare providers have become increasingly aware of the need for sustainable practices, including the efficient use of resources, reduction of waste, and the optimization of operational performance.
Now, let's discuss on background of study. Firstly, this study focused on examining how profitable healthcare companies are in order to understand their financial success. By analyzing their profitability, we can gain insight in their overall financial performance. Second, the healthcare industry is essential for the economy and it is crucial for stakeholders. To understand the profitability of healthcare company, this understanding helps stakeholders make informed decisions and assess the industry's financial health. Also, the research design involves comparing the financial performance of healthcare companies in different countries and regions. This comparative analysis allows us to identify any variation of profitability across different healthcare markets and understand the factors contributing to these differences. Next, financial ratios including ROA, ROE, and profit margin are used to assess and evaluate the profitability of healthcare companies. These ratios provide insight into how effectively companies utilize their assets and generate returns for their shareholders and manage their profit margin. The study proposed that profitability in healthcare company is influenced by various factors such as the company size, the services it provides, the level of competition in the market, and the regulatory environment it operates in. These factors may have significant impacts on the financial success of healthcare company. Also, by comparing the financial performance of healthcare companies across different regions, this study aims to identify the specific factors that contribute their profitability. The insight gained from this analysis can provide valuable information for improving the financial performance of healthcare company and making informed decisions in the industry.
Problem statement. We will address some crucial problems in the healthcare landscape of Malaysia and other countries. Our goal is to understand the factors that influence healthcare quality, financial performance, and last one is the successful implementation of technology in the healthcare sector. These three problems have far-reaching implications for patient satisfaction, loyalty, and last one is ultimately better health outcome. So the first one is we acknowledge the research by Kashif in 2016, which highlight the critical importance of patient experience in determining healthcare quality. We face the pressing need to measure and enhance the quality of healthcare experience in Malaysia setting. To achieve this, we must take into account the unique cultural and contextual factors that shape patient perception and expectation of healthcare service in Malaysia. By developing an innovative approach to measuring healthcare experience quality, EXQ, we can inform policy and practice leading to better health outcome for patients. Next, the second one is we address the issue that Smith in 2004 raised regarding the application of e-health technology in healthcare. Although this technology have a great potential to improve quality, complex, and dynamic healthcare system, as well as technical and social factor, prevent their successful integration. So, to overcome this hurdle, we propose a comprehensive framework to understand the factors that influence the efficiency of e-health intervention. So, by addressing these challenges, we can fully fulfill and leverage technology to enhance quality delivery. Last one is we turn our attention to hospital which face significant financial pressure while striving to providing high quality healthcare. Hedging in 2007 have highlighted a positive link between hospital quality and service profitability. However, the exact nature of this connection remains unclear. Necessity further research. This investigation is crucial for hospital management decision making, as it will identify an area where investment in quality improvement can lead to improvement patient outcome and financial return. As a summary, this problem statement underscores the importance of the research and her collaboration in improving healthcare experience, financial performance, and last one is the implementation of the cutting-edge technology. By addressing these challenges head-on, we can pave the way for a more robust, patient-centric, and sustainable healthcare system in Malaysia and other countries. Together, let us strive to a meaningful difference in the life of patients and broader community.
Next, research questions. First, what is the profitability performance of healthcare companies in a specific period and how does it vary among different companies? This question seeks to assess the profitability performance of healthcare companies during a particular period. It aims to understand how their financial success varies among different companies. By analyzing factors such as revenue, expenses, and profitability ratios, it becomes possible to compare the profitability performance of different healthcare companies. Second, what are the key factors that affect the profitability of healthcare companies and how do they impact financial performance? These questions focus on identifying the key factors that have a significant impact on the profitability of healthcare companies. These factors may include operational efficiency, cost management, pricing strategies, market dynamics, and more. Understanding how these factors affect financial performance helps in assessing their influence on the profitability of healthcare companies. Third, how do the profitability ratios of healthcare companies compare to each other in a comparative study, and what are the reasons for differences in performance? These questions aims to compare the profitability ratios of healthcare companies in a comparative study. It seeks to understand the reason behind differences in performance among these companies. By analyzing profitability ratios such as gross profit margin, net profit margin, and return on investment, it becomes possible to evaluate the variations in profitability and identify the factors contributing to these differences. Fourth, what is the relationship between financial performance indicators and profitability ratios of healthcare companies? These questions explores the relationship between various financial performance indicators such as revenue growth, asset utilization, and operating expenses, and the profitability ratios of healthcare companies. By examining these relationships, it becomes possible to gain insights into how different financial performance indicators impact the profitability of healthcare companies. And fifth, what insights and recommendations can be provided for healthcare companies to improve their profitability and financial performance based on the study findings? This question seeks to provide valuable insights and recommendations to healthcare companies based on the study findings. It aims to offer suggestions on how these companies can enhance their profitability and overall financial performance. The recommendations may involve strategies to optimize revenue generation, reduce costs, improve operational efficiency, or explore new business opportunities to improve profitability. For research objective, first, to analyze and compare the profitability performance of healthcare companies in a specific period. This involves examining the financial performance of healthcare companies during a specific time frame to assess their profitability. By analyzing factors such as revenue, expenses, and profitability ratios, it allows for a comparison between different healthcare companies to determine their financial success during that period. Second, to identify the key factors that affect the profitability of healthcare companies and their impact on financial performance. This objective involves identifying the factors that have a significant influence on the profitability of healthcare companies. By understanding these key factors such as operational efficiency, cost management, pricing strategies, and market dynamics, it becomes possible to assess their impact on the financial performance of these companies. Third, to explore the relationship between financial performance indicators and profitability ratios of healthcare companies. This objective aims to investigate the correlation between various financial performance indicators such as revenue growth, profit margin, return on investment, and the profitability ratios of healthcare companies. By exploring this relationship, it becomes possible to gain insight into how financial performance indicators contribute to overall profitability. Fourth, to provide insights and recommendations for healthcare companies to improve their profitability and financial performance. The goal here is to offer valuable insights and recommendations to healthcare companies on how to enhance their profitability and financial performance. This may involve suggesting strategies to optimize revenue generation, reduce costs, improve operational efficiency, or explore new business opportunities to boost profitability. And fifth, to contribute to the existing literature on healthcare company profitability analysis and provide a comparative study for further research. This objective focuses on contributing to the existing body of knowledge on analyzing the profitability of healthcare companies. By conducting a comparative study and providing valuable insight, it aims to expand the understanding of healthcare companies' profitability analysis, creating opportunities for further research and exploration in the field.
In this part presentation slide, we will explain the implication of the study of the healthcare sector. We gather to emphasize the significance of studying the profitability analysis of healthcare company. This research area holds immense significance in healthcare management and finance. By comprehending the financial performance of these three organizations, we gain valuable insight that guide the investor, manager, and last one is policymaker in making well-informed decision making. Through comparative analysis, we gain a panoramic view of the industrial financial landscape, identify the best practice, and set industry standard. Moreover, this study allows us to uncover factors that contribute to difference in profitability, such as operational model, cost, and patient demographic. By understanding this financial health of healthcare company, we gain insight into the broader well-being of the healthcare industry, a critical pillar of any thriving economy. Let us leverage this research finding to shape investment strategy, allocate resources wisely, and chart a course toward to a stronger and more sustainable healthcare sector in Malaysia and other countries. Chapter 2. Literature Review. Chapter 2. In this slide presentation, let's move to the next chapter, which is Chapter 2, a literature review. So, firstly, the article that we choose is from the previous 20 years, which were from 2003 until 2023, and were used as our research material for this discussion. The current study enables all of us to collect a research structure from the research literature that will serve as our foundation in our research. So, this study will examine the factor that affect the profitability of healthcare company. So, in this slide, in this chapter, we explore several empirical studies that delve into the healthcare sector and other industry in Malaysia and outside Malaysia. So, for the healthcare sector, since there are 8 articles, we will explain only 3 in a general study article that related to the healthcare sector. So, the first one is Norton et al. In 2007, investigate the relationship between the hospital quality and service profitability, finding that higher quality hospitals tend to be more profitable, with quality and profitability acting as a complementary goods. The second one is Lim and Rockin in 2020, focus on factor affecting the profitability of pharmaceutical company in Indonesia, providing a recommendation to improve profitability through cost reduction and operational efficiency. The third one is Alf and Kronas in 2021, examined the impact of Lean Six Sigma LSS on the hospital profitability, suggesting that implementing LSS in a pharmacy unit can enhance profitability. So, for the next, in the empirical study on another sector, we explore several empirical studies that delve into another sector. So, the first one in Fahmi in 2019 examined the impact of corporate governance mechanism on the fraudulent financial reporting in the food and beverage subsector in Indonesia. The next one is Habidian and Ahmad in 2019 explore the impact of intellectual capital on the performance of Malaysian food and beverage small and medium size enterprise. So the next one is Mariza and Isa in 2020 investigate the potential of Malaysian halal food export by applying the gravity theory of trade. The next one is Jaffa in 2021 study the relationship between market orientation, innovative marketing strategy, and the performance of Malaysian agro food manufacture. So, this empirical study contribute valuable insight to their respective field, providing a practical recommendation on opening up avenue for the further researchers. Chapter 3. Research Methodology.
Moving on to the theoretical framework. So basically, this is the theoretical framework based on our data and findings under our group titles, which is Profitability Analysis of Healthcare Sector in Malaysia. As for the dependent variable is the profitability itself, which is the main subject matter for our research. Next, the independent variable, we found four independent variable, which is includes dividend per yield, return on equity, price index, and last one is return on asset. So these 4 independent variable will be affected the dependent variable outcome. So moving on to the hypothesis of this research, H1 which is the direct impact between firms' dividend per yield and profitability. H2 which is direct impact between firms' return on asset and profitability. H3 direct impact between firms' price index and profitability. And the last one would be direct impact between firms' return on equity and profitability.
Next, we're going to discuss on data analysis methods. Primary and secondary data are two forms of research data that can be used for analysis and decision making. Primary data refers to original data that is collected for the first hand by the researcher specifically for the purpose of particular study or research project. It involves the direct collection of data from original sources such as individuals, object, event or phenomena through various research methods and techniques. Secondary data refers to existing data that has been collected by someone else or for a different purpose than the current study. It is data that has already been gathered, compiled and analyzed by others, and it is available from various resources. Researchers use secondary data to answer research questions or explore more topics without conducting new data collection.
Chapter 4 Finding of Study. In this Chapter 4, we unveil the result obtained from our rigorous data analysis conducted with the help of the powerful econometric program EVU12. Our quest for knowledge led us to explore and understanding the intricate relationship between various research variables. To ensure the reliability and consistency of our data, we employ a meticulous reliability analysis. The outcome of this analysis instills confidence in the robustness of our dataset, laying a strong foundation for our subsequent analysis. So, the finding offer a true and precise comprehension of the research variable, given an important insight into their statistical distribution and range. The analysis of the collected data were done through a four technique, which are first one is reliability analysis, second one is descriptive analysis, third one is correlation analysis, and last one is regression analysis. It is our pleasure to present to all of you the insightful finding from our analysis of the descriptive statistic for the variable under this study and discussion. So, our exploration focus on the dependent variable which are return on equity, or as known as ROE. So, for the independent variable, we focus on growth, productivity, leverage, and last one is liquidity. So, throughout this meticulous data analysis, using the esteemed economy program that we use, which are EVU12. So, we have unearthed a treasure trove of valuable insight into the statistical distribution and range of this research variable. So, as you all can see in the table right now, a testament to our research effort, the summary statistics for each variable are displayed. So, the mean, the minimum, maximum, and last one is standard deviation of each variable provide us all of us with a profound understanding of their central tendency, variability, and last one is dispersion. So, for example, we have discovered that the mean dividend per share stand at 0.073 thousand. So the mean dividend per yield at 7.16000. So the mean price index at 781.4900. The mean of ROA at negative 2.335 thousand, and the mean of ROE at negative 7.083 thousand. Furthermore, the table unveil the median, the middle value of each variable. So when arranged in the ascending order, so for example, the median dividend per share is 0.005 thousand. The median dividend per yield is 0.35000. The median price index is 76.0000. The median ROA is 0.00, and last one is the median ROE is 0.00 also. So our discovery extend beyond mere average. We have also identified the maximum and minimum value from each variable that we discover. So, as you can see in the table reveals that the maximum dividend per share is 0.58 0.0000. So the maximum dividend per year is 57.620000. So the maximum price index is 6862.600. So the maximum ROA is 11.65 thousand, and the maximum ROE is 12.072000. So on the other hand, the minimum value include 0.000 for dividend per share, and dividend per yield is 7.200 for the price index. For negative 42.66 for ROA, and negative 57.63 thousand for RE. Moreover, we have explored skewness and kurtosis measure of the distribution, asymmetry and shape respectively. So positive skewness value indicate longer right tail, while negative value imply longer left tail. So the kurtosis value indicate whether the distribution is more peak or heavy tail. So our investigation has provided us with a valuable insight into this characteristic for each variable. So additionally, we have utilized the Jarkubera test to examine the duration of each variable distribution from a normal distribution. So the test statistic has provided us with a valuable insight into the distribution nature. So in a summary, table 1.5 of a comprehensive overview of the descriptive statistic for our research variable. So this wealth of information, it contains serve as a valuable foundation for our study and discussion, and empowering us to draw meaningful conclusion and make informed decision making in our decision. So this finding bring us one step closer to achieving our research objective, and also making a significant contribution to our field of study. For the next table, we are going to show and present the fascinating result of our research analysis. Our journey into the depth of the data has been an exciting and enlightening one. And in table 4.2, as you can see right now, we present the culmination of our effort. This analysis, conducted using the robust least square method, has centered on the crucial dependent variable, which are return on equity, ROE. So every piece of information in this table hold immense value and represent countless hours of our dedication. So the data meticulously collected on January 25, 2023 boasts a sample size of 135 observations, of which 35 were fully included in our analysis. Throughout this table, we aim to offer you profound insight into the coefficient, standard error, t-statistic, and probability related to our esteemed independent variable, which are dividend yield, price index, ROA, and last one is ROE. So I will give you some example. For instance, the t-statistic make their presence known, providing us with a measure of the statistical significance of our finding and research. Larger or optionally review of the t-statistic signifying more robust and noteworthy relationship. As an illustration, the t-statistic for dividend yield is 3.567516, lending a weight to a statistically significant relationship between the dividend yield and return on equity. So, furthermore, the probability or p-value extend their insight, helping us gauge the likelihood of observing this coefficient value by chance in the absence of true effect. So, lower p-value typically below the significant level of 0.05 point toward a meaningful relationship between the independent variable and dependent variable. So, for instance, I will give you some example. The probability for dividend yield is 0.0118, affirming in a significant link between the dividend yield and return on equity. So, in a summary, table 4.2, as you can see right now, serves as a testament to the power of data analysis and the pursuit of the knowledge. Chapter 5, Discussion and Conclusion.
We're going to discuss on discussion. Based on the table provided, it appears that a study was conducted to investigate the impact of various factors on profitability. The study tested 4 hypotheses, each examining the relationship between different financial metrics and profitability. Let's discuss the implication and finding of the study based on the result obtained. First, Hypothesis 1. The dividend per yield is proven to have a significant impact on profitability, means accepted, and the acceptance of H1 suggests that there is a significant relationship between the dividend per yield and profitability. In other words, companies that offer higher dividend yields tend to experience better profitability, and this finding may indicate dividend play a crucial role in attracting investors and positively influencing the financial performance of the company. Next, Hypothesis 2. The return on asset is proven to have an insignificant impact on profitability. The rejection of H2 implies that there is in fact a significant relationship between the return on asset and profitability. It suggests that a company's ability to generate profit from its asset is an essential factor in determining its overall profitability. A higher return on asset may indicate better operational efficiency and effective asset utilization. And Hypothesis 3, the price index does have an insignificant impact on profitability. The rejection of H3 indicates that there is a significant impact on the price index on profitability. The price index may represent the overall market condition or the price level of goods and services. Therefore, the company's profitability may be influenced by broader economic trend, market demand, and pricing strategies. Lastly, the Hypothesis 4. The return on equity has an insignificant impact on profitability. The rejection on H4 suggests that there is a significant relationship between the return on equity and profitability. Return on equity is a critical financial metric that indicates how efficiently a company generates profit from its shareholder equity. A higher return on equity generally signifies that the company is providing better returns to its shareholders, which can contribute to overall profitability. In conclusion, the profitability analysis of healthcare company is crucial for understanding their financial performance and making informed decisions. The healthcare industry plays a critical role in providing essential services, and the quality of hospital services is vital for patient satisfaction and loyalty. Factors such as R&D expenditure, safety management, regulatory environment, competition, and service type can influence the profitability of healthcare company.